Hello and welcome to the Africa Esports Championship Review Show. In this show, we review the happenings of esports in Africa, and we also review Africa's premier esports league. My name is John Ribier.
And I'm Craig Andere.
We start off in West Africa from our friends in Ghana. The Ghana Esports Association had some friendlies against the UK, going up against the colonizer. The tournament was called the Birmingham Accra Esports Fusion.
From the UK, they had Razvan, Adrian, and Adam, and some players from Ghana. The players from Ghana were Archimedes, Phillips, and Sally.
Now, in match number 1, we had Archimedes, Mr. Eureka himself from Ghana, going up against Razvan from UK. Pretty good match right there. UK Razvan had 5 goals to Archimedes 3 in the first leg, and the second leg Archimedes won 3-2 on aggregate just by a goal. Razvan wins it by 7-6.
That's a good trade-off. And on the second match, we had Phillips from Ghana going up against Adrian from the UK. First match ended up 4-2, going to Adrian from the UK, and the second leg went to Phillips with a 1-0 win, narrow win right there. But a great game altogether.
Great game altogether. So far, UK being dominant, winning 2 matchups so far. But in the last game, we finally had a win for Ghana. Mr. Sully beating Adam from UK 4-0 in both legs, win with an aggregate of 8-0. We're just so happy for Sully. Thank you. Thank you for that one win. We'll take it for Africa.
And the AEC Championship continue in Ghana in the Etihad Gaming Lounge in Sakumoto. Looking forward to some great games there.
Yeah, looking forward for all the qualifiers in the 23 African states. Remember, the best participants in these qualifiers will feature in the grand finals that will be held in Nairobi. So we're really looking forward to that. So gamers, bring your best out there.
Yes, that's the Africa Premier Esports League.
Now back to the 254, back to Kenya, where we had the Africa Esports Championship Kenyan qualifiers happening at K1. We had a lot of action, a lot of media participating in this.
There's a lot of media last weekend, right?
Yeah, a lot of fans participating in this in the wild card, and a lot of players bringing their A game. Check this out.
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's great to see the place was buzzing, a lot of media outlets coming out and enjoying themselves, taking a look at what we're having in terms of the AEC Championship. And it was good to see great action. Come out next time. And on the other side of town, we had the Tekken 254 circuit. We had some of the players who are participating in the AEC Championship going there, showing up, participating really well and coming out on top. We had Mikey coming out on top, Frost coming out second, and DVK. And these are some of the players who are the really good players in the AEC Championship in the Tekken circuit.
And from 3 players who handed out some whoopings, we move on to another one in FIFA right now. The man is undefeated and the man is having the time of his life. Check this interview out with Mr. Flossing Mawano.
Hey guys, and we're back at K1 for Game Week 5, and I'm here with Mr. Flossing himself, who has actually stolen the show today. So Flossing, maybe you can just tell us, which is your favorite team to play with?
Has to be Juventus because of the Ronaldo factor.
And your favorite FIFA of all time and why?
FIFA 15, I guess there was less defending and more goals, and I just love goals.
Tell me, finesse shot or power shot?
Well, it depends with the distance. If I'm away from the goal, I'd like more accuracy, so the finesse shot, but if I'm inside the box, I'll just power it in.
How are you feeling so far?
I feel my form is good. I have to give a special mention to Kingslayer. It was a really tough game with him. Barry Maina, Black Havoc, Kevo CK, they are just talented gamers.
Thank you so much, Lisa, from that interview with the old head. The guy likes his goals, so he's a fan of FIFA 15. That's great to hear from one of our players. Flossing is doing really well in the tournament. And from that, we're going straight into another Meet the Player interview with Gift himself. He's one of the pioneers for Masters of Mayhem.
Hey guys, and welcome to another game week at K1. It's game week 5 and Kamakawa. We start every Saturday at 11, and today we are doing FIFA. We just witnessed our first game, which was between Gift, who's actually in charge of Masters of Mayhem, and Zach, who's actually the youngest player. So tell us a bit about yourself, Gift.
Gift. I'm from Masters of Mayhem, the first Kenyan esports team. We pride ourselves for having the best gamers in Kenya. We have players across the country, up to 30 players on different platforms, from the gaming, the FIFA, all the way to fighting games, Call of Duty, you name them. So if you want to join us, then hit us up at mastersofmayhem.co.ke. Send your request, come, let's have fun.
That's it from the master of the Masters of Mayhem, Gift, the CEO. Great work from him. I hope his company pays out to be one big company for gamers in Africa. Yeah, now, let's see Gift as a player now. We saw him as an executive. Let's see him as a player. His first game was coming up against the youngest player in the scene, Mr. Zach. Now, he's coming up against Gift, most experienced in FIFA right now. He's been playing FIFA since FIFA 02. Now, each of these players are fighting for a chance to go into second spot at this point in time in the tournament. Let's see how this game played out.
He might be safe on this. But let's see how the free kick goes, and maybe we're going to go through this.
Nice cross right there.
Amazing free kick right there.
Amazing goal by Mr. Zach. Now he has to control possession. He has to attack the which as he gets Mr. Gift. But now it actually works to Zach's favor. Now he can counter-attack.
Look at that amazing.
Right there.
Maybe going to get a shoot with the nutmeg.
Once he was a goal down, he was more aggressive in his attack. But we have a chance again, going for the skill with the drawback, going for the pass.
Going to get a shot, and there you go.
My goodness.
And this is Mane with the pace. Mane with the pace. So maybe Zach is going to get the equalizer.
Going for the pass. Oh, what a fantastic play right there.
Nice 1-2 right there. We're going through goal. Get a through ball. Maybe get a shot right now. That's an amazing goal. That's an amazing goal from Gift. Gift, yeah. So he can do more with the position that he has. I didn't see that coming.
The central back, but he's still working out for him. Great chance, great shot, great goal!
Again!
Just
I think another bad pass again from Zach.
Oh,
Zach set himself up. Zach set himself up. And
Great 2 games from both the players, splitting the points 3-3 each. Zach coming back and taking 3 points in the second game. That was a great game to see. Great composure from the young man, right?
Great composure as it is right there.
Yeah, and from that point, we are going into the second match of the weekend between Bonges and Barry Miner. Barry Miner is one of the slow burners in this tournament. He's coming up slowly but surely, and it's great to see. Bonges, one of the favorites. Let's see what happened.
The same one we had last time, and this time it's on
time. This time it's worked out, and we have a goal. It's Barry Miner.
And these guys get goals. I'm telling you, it's going to be a nice one, and that's what you're seeing right there. I'm telling you right now.
And I think they're taking advantage of the speed that they have up top, and you can clearly see another shot goes missing there by Barry Miner. There's another chance, and he
gets a bit close. Got a very interesting game right now. Very tightly again with the through ball. This time he's on target. Chips the keeper. It's inside.
Oh my God. The only one thing that he needs to work on now is his efficiency, and let's see this. Barry Miner, 2-0 up.
That's what we're seeing right now. He gets a chance, shoots it again. He thought that was in.
Yeah. But let's see, he gives it to Suarez, and it's a goal. Now
do we have a keeper coming out? No, sir. Oh, good one.
Barry Miner is taking them.
See some dangerous leaving right now because the defenders are all out of position. Bang.
That's what Barry Miner.
That's what I was saying through here. That's a good through ball. In on goal. Let's see. Bang, bang.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But Barry Miner looked like he was ready for it and got the defense. That's a goal. That's a goal.
Barry Miner already knows whenever he is about to
not
score.
Playing around. And he's just laughing all the way to the bank with this one. He's having fun. Barry Miner looks like he's on the front foot. Gets the shot in. Yes, sir. Tries to create some space. No offside. Oh, that's a goal. Yes, sir.
CK takes it in the last.
What an avalanche of emotions from those two games right there. Losing the first one, Mr. Bongas was not too happy. It showed, but he came back from a losing position to win the second one. Barry Manian must not be happy with this one. Both of them 3 points to enter to the next game. Now, the next game was the battle of the champions. We had the current number 1, King Slayer, going up the number 2 at the time, Flossing Mawano. Whoever wins these 2 legs gets to be the current champ. So let's see how this played out. Looks going to be amazing.
Making use of them, but now we have a chance for Mr. Flossing Mawano.
He's breaking the lane.
He's breaking the lane. Best of his ability. Flossing gets the goal. Flossing gets the goal.
It is early days, and you've seen the armor of the king just get a bit of a break. And
the king is back. The king is back.
Yeah,
it's looking good so far. Nice
goes.
move right there.
What kind of move is that? Oh my word!
Flossing is back in it. Chance, another chance
again.
for Flossing
Mawano.
Going for the cross right there. Oh, goes for the chance.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Yeah.
Look at this nice passing from him.
Oh
Messi
my
with
word.
another chance here. Flossing takes
4
it.
goals.
It's out. The reload. Will you see a long shot from this position right here? King Slayer putting the pressure on right there. Passing.
Oh my word.
He hits the stanchion. He hits. Corner is coming in. Let's see if he gets another chance right here. Goes for the turn.
For the swing
move.
move.
El Tornado.
And the
to our goal. Pressure is for tires as we get another counter attack by King Slayer.
He's gonna get
Pressure is for tires.
And there we go.
He
Oh, yes.
tipped the goalkeeper. What?
And here he goes.
King Slayer going for the shot. Oh!
Now
have a chance.
yeah.
No, nothing good. Oh, penalty! Penalty. He messed up. The penalty.
It is the turning point. Here we
This
go.
is the turning point. King Slayer going for the penalty.
Oh, it's saved!
Save!
It's
It's
saved!
been saved! The chance, the return! Oh my goodness!
An amazing game right there. Flossing Mawano is now on the top of the table, beating King Slayer. That was a great game, great showing from him. And from there, we're going straight into the 4th game. This was between Dragon FIFA, who's looking to get some points, get some winning points. He's been drawing some few games, but needs to get a win under his belt against the master of masters of mayhem, as you called him earlier. Gift versus Dragon FIFA. Let's see what happened.
Oh, that's a good through ball. That's a good through ball.
Get in on top.
Nice patience. Gets the ball.
We're going to get the shot. We're going to get a goal right there. But defense 6 points in this matchup.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, that's a nice. Is that a miss? Is that offside? I think that's offside. But again, that was a tape shot.
Oh,
ooh,
it's a
that
goal.
was the
You have
bad.
to score that, yes, sir. Back into it. 10 minutes was made.
Exactly.
Chance
Maybe go and
for
get the cross.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's
Bang,
an
bang.
amazing
Bang,
cross
bang.
right again.
Bang.
I think so, and that's a hard skill to achieve. Getting the header from that position.
Oh, again. With losing the ball. Onside.
Exactly.
Bang.
There we go. Bang,
Some
bang.
central attacks. And even when it's the
Maybe gonna get a shot, but nice defensive work. Again. That's a nice low ground shot.
Look at this time, it's too late.
A bit of
Finesse
shooting,
shot.
maybe.
Oh.
That's an amazing
God,
component. Slow, the other one reacts to the other. So who does what to get the goals and everything?
Oh my
look
God.
at the drag bugs. That was an amazing goal from Dragons.
Just mess up like once.
You're done.
Oh, yes,
Maybe
sir.
gonna get a shot. It's another. Ooh, hits the post.
Oh.
But the rebound, and we get the goal.
Yes, sir. Right there on the wing. William using the. Oh, that's a good pass.
Some nice one, too,
Oh,
again. Maybe gonna
Kante.
get Kante with the goal. Gift showing us what he's made of.
Okay, that's game set and match.
The Dragon was so close to getting his first win, letting things go in the first leg to draw 2-2. But in the second game, Gift was just dominant. 4-2 victory. Gift takes the majority of points with 4, but only 1 for Dragon FIFA. Now into match number 5, we had Masters of Mayhem Derby. The Wanjigi coming up against Barry Minor. Wanjigi, comeback king. Barry Minor, known for losing points in the second game. Let's see how this plays out.
Yep.
Maybe the game is a bit cagey because they're both using the same kind of formation.
Yeah, nice chance here for Barry Minor. He has a one-on-one. He goes for the chip, doesn't get it, gets the rebound. He gets the goal, Barry Minor.
So we're about to have a chance here by Barry Minor.
Barry goes for the goal. Near post finish.
I think it's for guys just sitting at home and doing
Just
nothing.
idlers. What a pass right there. Wanjigi with the clear. Oh my goodness.
Particular matchup, and we can see.
Oh,
Barry!
He's gonna go for the goal. Oh, he hits the stanchion yet again.
That's a let
my
off.
goodness.
I can see the Boston shaking.
Barry
And
Minor
it's
goes
a
for it.
goal!
He gets the goal. The change he made of putting back. We saw a fantastic play now, free kick in the first half. Going for the free kick. Oh! Going for the long shot, it works. Passed off to...
We've seen a lot of possession-based football, but Barry Minor, and he has a goal. That is 2-0 up in the 18th minute. He's not patient enough to create space and get a clear-cut shot.
Yeah, right now if I was FIFA thinking for another chance, there's another chance to cross it. We take it. Nice move right there.
Oh,
the goal.
Yes.
Finally, a nice move of the leg to show for all of these chances. It needs to be more specific. Good passing right there. Nice shot for Barry Minor into a goal. Look at him celebrating. He can't believe it. One tricky with a chance to finish it off. Come back,
oh, come back, King, and you can see.
Flexing.
Yes, and you call it, John. Barry Minor known for losing points on the second game, but FIFA Wanjigi coming back from 2-0 down to win the second leg 3-2. That was a great comeback from the man himself, known as a comeback king. And from that point, we're going into the 6th match of the game between Zach and Flossing Mawano, who is now the league leader of the tournament, the man to beat, and Zach, the youngest player, he's playing really well, but needs to figure it out. Let's see what he does in this game.
Force him to make a mistake. Force him into a mistake. That's a good
being a bit aggressive. That's the move he likes to do. Nice.
Yes, he likes to just have Flossing Mawano. Continuing again with the El Tornado.
It does it again. Is it going to go in? Oh, wow.
Box.
Yeah, Zach playing a bit more aggressively in defense. I think he needs to do that. Hey,
penalty. Rivals lost a penalty. Right now, let's see if he puts this away. Does it coolly. Sends the keeper the wrong side.
Yeah, bottom left corner.
Broken.
Yeah, he
let's
don't change his broken.
He has a chance for the drag back he likes to do here. That's it. Finesse shot. Bang.
Whoa.
Same thing we call it.
Yeah.
We call it, and he did exactly that. 3 points home. Unless something miraculous happened.
He might get a good goal right here.
5 now. Okay, now it's about time we call the ambulance and start figuring out some CPR for everyone.
Oh man, very
Still
close.
has a chance for the reload.
Very
Gets the
close.
ball back.
Come on.
Oh, penalty.
All right, that's what we're talking about.
A bit too eager in terms of the defense there.
Yeah, a bit overzealous in his tackling.
Let's see, takes his
time.
steps.
Oh, nice.
Or putting a print on it. Good through
open.
ball.
It's one-on-one. Where's the keeper going? That is crazy. But there's Flossing Mawano. I think he's onside. Is he onside? Oh,
took too long with that.
Took too long. And did you see what he did with the keeper? He pulled his keeper out again.
Yeah. The first person to take points from Kings there. Oh, good shot.
There we go.
You can't mess with the champ. I had to hide the wife from kids for leg one. I was like, don't do it again. Don't do it. 5 goals for Mr. Flossing Mawano.
5 goals,
5-0.
man. That's the blender.
And in leg 2, had to come back from 1-0 down from a man who was back in the bus. He still wanted to win 6 points for Flossing. Unfortunately, 0 for Zach. Now, to the next game, match 7, we had Bonges CK, the current Kenyan champ, going up against Kingslayer, the man who dropped some points. Will this be a fault or will this turn into Rift Valley? Will he drop more points?
Let's
check it out.
There you go. For right position.
Again, another Gilman. We got to get a goal. Amazing goal from the Kingslayer.
We have a chance for cross. Ronaldo in the middle.
I think we're going to get the goal.
Ronaldo goal right there for Mr. Bonges. Bonges on the attack. Bonges, who do you have in this game? Bonges, nice
that's
pass.
a nice through ball.
Passes
that's
it
an
inside the
amazing goal from Bonges CK.
Look at the emotion on his face. He's happy with that result right there. He's going to get one back in this counter-attack. Sets up a nice opportunity for a shot. Goes for the pass.
That's
the
a
shot.
nice finesse shot from the king himself.
Yeah.
Beauty about playing with Juventus.
That's another beauty about Juventus counter-attack, defense to attack their masters. He went for the shot. Saved by the goalkeeper right there. Corner coming in. Some pressure by Bonges.
Nice header right there from
it.
Bonges CK. Nice header from
the middle.
Are we going to get a shot? Are you going to get a finesse shot from this point? No,
I think we will.
There you go. There you go.
Right
I called it.
By Kingslayer. You can shot a nice pass from Kingslayer right now. Just managed the game. I'm still second.
He missed it. That's a risky. Bonges again.
Passing himself.
again.
Big game between the two players right there. Kingslayer coming out on top, taking the 4 points in the game, but he was under pressure, needed the win in the second leg, took it. Very nice to see. And from that point, we're going into the 8th game of the day. Dragon FIFA going up against Barry Minor. Again, Barry Minor known for dropping points in the second game. Let's see if he doesn't do that this time.
Yeah, let's check it out.
This match there, and if you lose this one, you have to live with it.
Great skill move there by Reminder, getting a chance. Going for the goal. He gets it.
Considering his history, I think he needs like 3-4 goals to confirm.
Nice
But
attack by
Barry
Reminder.
with another shot. Just one minute from the left flank.
Hey, Dragon right there, Lakata, as my man says.
Oh, Dragon.
Dragon. I hope the same doesn't happen again to him.
Yeah, and we can see a good attacking intent and maybe not the right pass,
Barry
but
Minor.
he's on 3-1.
Nice.
56 minutes on the clock. Barry Minor is
Good game from him so far. And can we get a counter? No way. Like, look at him. He's managing the ball right now. He has 6 players in the D. Goes for the shot.
My
he
God.
gets the goal. Barry Minor not lose the game by 2-1, but now he's up 4-1.
Dragon probably made a mistake to score that one goal because the response has been really good. But Dragon is back. 4-2.
It's a goal for us.
I was talking to him earlier, and he was really. We have Barry coming up.
Nice goal.
Where
for
did
Barry.
that come from? Then took a quick shot, and
Now
we have Barry back
Barry
again.
Take a quick shot. He takes it. Doesn't score, but we get a penalty. It's one of the counter.
And it's
Will we get a goal?
goal!
Back. We have a chance for another shot. No. He's going for the pass right there. Shot by Salah. No rebound. Goal or offside goal.
Offside or not?
He gets the goal. He gets right here. Barry with a nice chance. Ooh, the pass wasn't good, but a nice throw back and a nice goal. Now he gets a hat trick for Neymar right there. Pass the ball back instead of going for the top corner. He goes low. And
Man, you got to feel for Dragon at this point. No wins, and in the first leg versus Barry Minor, in Kiswahili say Alilala 4-4-4. Conceding 4 goals right there. And in the second game, he tried to mount a comeback, but 3-1 victory for Barry Minor. And that was it for him.
Yeah, Barry Minor's a slow burner, and he's showing he's coming up on top. He's coming up on the table.
Yeah, he's coming up on the table indeed. That's all the action we have from the Kenyan Nationals of the Africa Esports Championship, Africa's premier esports league. Our player of the week comes from Dragon FIFA. He might have not picked up some points in terms of wins, but his skill game is 100. He hit Gift with not 1, not 2,
but 3.
3 croquettes right there.
Yep.
It was like Houdini. He was there one moment,
and he was
players,
not.
The next, he was
wasn't.
not, providing an assist for an easy goal for the play of the week right there. Dragon FIFA, you got this.
But that's why this matchup for me was an amazing matchup, because one starts slow, the other one reacts to the other. So who does what to get the goals and everything?
Oh my
Look
God.
at the drag bugs. One thing. That was an amazing goal from Dragon.
Now, with only 1 game week to go, the final game week is going to be amazing, so we have to look at the table to know how things will play out in that league. Now, there's a man called Flossing Mawano. He came into the last game week second and he shook it off like a bad disease. Now he's number 1 with 24 points, beating the last number 1 Kingslayer, who actually has 21 points right now.
Now, on second, that's my boy, Mr. Kingslayer, came in the week number 1, but right now he's number 2, trailing Flossing Mawano 3 points. He's at 21 points.
Currently, as it stands, number 1, number 2, they qualify for the Africa Esports Championship Nationals that will be held here in Nairobi. But there's a contestant at number 3. He wants a piece of the action. Barry Minor coming in from number 5 to number 3 with 20 points. 6 points, 4 points from the top of the table.
Great outing from Barry Minor there, coming from 5th, finishing at 3rd. Great weekend. Let's see what he has in store for us on the last weekend.
Now, at the bottom of the table, the man who was one of the favorites, FIFA 1 Jiggy, second from last with 9 points, but he has some few games. Hopefully, he can two-step and get Jiggy into 5th or 6th. But last place, Dragon FIFA, things are not really going well for him, but hopefully we just wish he can register a win in the competition. We're really rooting for him.
Yep.
And now that's it from this episode of the Africa Esports Championship Review Show. Remember, this is Africa's premier esports league, and this is the best place to get anything and everything about esports in Africa. My name is John Ribier.
And I'm Craig Andere.
See you next time.